I don't know if I believe in PA, honestly. The Empower is essentially, I want to say it used to be, or close to that at least. I mean, she'll still be able to... The fact that it can't be upgraded, is this... I mean, you're still going to see it consistently, you think? Still good enough?
It's better on every hero except the ones that buy earn, right? I think that's the short version. Mind control.
Mind control. Ooh.
Kuro choosing... He's ice cold there, not to skill stun.
Well, bottom lane, the Courier will be taken out by Kuroki. All right, that's a nice little bounty for them.
Did it deliver its regen? I think it didn't.
Sure.
They're starved down here.
Mind control, taking so much damage. Echo Stomp, though, is there for the extra CC. Howl of Terror on top of it. Shad might get right-clicked down by GH. He does. That is a crap ton of damage, my friends. And so far, this tri-lane is a success for Team Nigma. It is careful. I'm sticking to this tri-lane, by the way. I'm terrified. Oh! Ice Shards onto 2 heroes. GH gets the Echo Stomp off. He's just going to turn around and start beating the crap out of heroes, as Shad will be the first to fall. Elder Titan shortly after Aramis. Barely able to live, but he's providing a lot of attack speed for Bloodseeker now in the opposing lane. Vengeful Spirit's one of my favorites. Mid lane, in the meantime, Miracle gets hit by the Kunkka ship. Kuroki is here, but Miracle is stuck in the Ice Shards. Looks like he will maybe fall, but the refraction comes up at the last second. Rupture onto the Kunkka. Looks like he will get out, though. So no one actually dies.
But quick reaction from Kuro there saved his life. Ironwood Tree. Very nice recipe for Miracle. He already has 2 branches, so just buy another branch for the sweet little upgrade.
Echo Stomp onto 2 in the bot lane into the Pit of Malice, and Celery is donezo. Not a whole lot his allies can do to help. Well, we're going to have initiation on a Kuroki, though. Tag team is there, but the Echo Stomp again to follow. Buyback by Crystal Maiden. Very interesting. The Courier better be careful. Get that Beetle. They're going to focus on Kuroki instead, and he will fall. But Shad is stuck inside the Pit of Malice, but it looks like he might be okay, but GH is going to continue the pressure, and the right click is more than enough to follow up. So Celery's buyback not really worth it, it feels like. And Weehaw has TP'd in. Bloodright is there. Tusk's going to snowball in. Of course, Rupture is available, but they're next to their tower, so probably not running away. Fair. Well, we're going to see GH take the X into the boat, and that will finally be a kill going the way of Vikingg in this tri-lane. But Team Nigma, it looks like a totally different team today. And a lot of it has to do with, like you said, maybe changing things up with Weehaw being in the safe lane and Miracle back to his mid.
Lane is to carry this match, and not the safe lane. And they put Miracle in the highest impact role.
Shockwave, there's no RP. It's actually not leveled yet. Kuroki is going to get some help from Weehaw. Looks like they'll find that kill, and Kuroki might just get away fine. Toby ruptured up, skewers basically to his death. The counter is real, and we have a Rupture.
You know it's bad when the farming hero doesn't even want it.
Yeah, that is true. Kuroki, all right, he's kind of stuck inside these shards now, but he will get some help from Mind Control. Rupture has worn off on Tanner, and this fight might get into a denied tower, and it does. Look good. Weehaw able to get this bottom outpost. It's only 11:45 though, so won't be getting that bonus quite yet. He's going to get ganked. Weehaw gets off the Bloodright just in time, or does he? No, doesn't matter. But either way, Team Nigma will be getting this tier 1 tower bot. Absolutely no problem. Mind Control going for a Vanguard on top of the bracelet that he has right now. Tango, that's the hardest counter you can get. Like, it just feels real bad. Miracle, 2 shots to Crystal Maiden.
See ya.
Nice to meet you. And the tier 1 tower looks to be potentially the next target for them, as PA does get the Deso, so this could be a little surprise.
Oh, good combo of spells.
Enemy Rupture and the swap. You're seeing how much burst damage they actually do. Tanner's very low. The RP does go off, though. Tanner getting healed up thanks to the mech. Still Ruptured, of course, will finally go down. Was a delayed effect. We'll buy back into the game, actually, as Kuroki is going to be the first to fall for his team, potentially. Gets off the Magic Missile, though, and PA dies with that Desolator intact, and Weehaw going to town on this Tusk, and the buybacks galore again. This could be a disaster for Vikingg. Toby with pretty much no mana to speak of. They need to get something out of this buyback from Tanner. They're going for GH, another Pit of Malice, and Weehaw is just doing so much damage this fight. This is going to be a dieback on the Tanner if they're able to actually finish him off. Does have the armlet, so able to keep alive for a little bit longer. Tusk buys back into the game. Going to TP into the shrine as well, but this is a dieback, a triple kill for Weehaw. By far his best game of this qualifiers, and Aramis, despite buying back, is the last member of his team, and it looks like that this is going to be essentially a team wipe, I believe PA bought back into this, so this is a complete disaster for Vikingg.
What do you mean essentially? That fight ended 8-0. What more do you want?
Why do you have to backseat cast me as well? You backseat Miracle, and now you backseat cast me. Do you have no shame, sir?
I just know you can do better. You know, you gotta dig deep.
I hate you so much.
Holy shit, that was actually incredible. Okay, Nigma are starting to look like a tier 1 team again. Like this gameplay is miles ahead of 2 days ago, I want to say.
Oh, Kuroki
quick swap from Kuro.
Free kill. Crystal Maiden. And that is goodbye to her again. Ready to go. They might try to jump him here, actually. Tanner. Yeah, Weeha's just going to BKB. And, of course, both outposts for the Dire. And they're going to be getting everything out of this now. As the Halberd finally picked up from Kunkka. I mean, he has a decent amount of farm for his team.
And when you're losing control of the map this hard, and you're starting to lose every single tower, even if you have Mag PA, I think in this patch, playing very defensively and just trying to farm with this Mag PA is not going to win the game if you give another set of double outpost, 4 bounties, and a Roche to the Dire. Let's see if we even get to that point. The Aegis still has a minute and a half left, so if Miracle wants to try his luck, he could go and do something here. But for now, they're just taking every tower. And Blood Rage TA hits real hard.
Oh, yeah. It's good stuff. But the good news is Tusk got his 90 gold a minute talent, Synderin. Doesn't even bother for the XP gain. I mean, they need to get kills for that to actually matter. And they're just really struggling on all accounts now. Oh, we're going to see a TP in from Tanner. Going for the Kuroki kill. And GH is like, I'm just going to farm these creeps. You're fine, right, buddy? Yep, you're fine. And the swap out. And Kuroki is good. Doesn't even need any assistance. That was a potential... That was like a 2-3-man gank on the position 5. And you barely touched her.
You touched her, and then you lost control of the area again and lost the ward that you walked up there to place aggressively. So you accomplished nothing, and you lost the ward, and it only gets worse like that. They are just completely contained. When
you're this far behind, you need to take some crazy risks.
I don't actually know if that's the best item here, but I think there's a lot of different stuff. Thinking about, oh, they're all showing on a ward. This is very, very bad positioning right now for Vikingg. Yep, there's the Underlord ulti. They definitely want to fight here. That's a dead maiden.
Here they come. Yeah, Miracle gets a nice little one-shot there. And they're going to have to fall back to base. Now, PA, I believe, has BKB at base. I believe the Mithril Hammer should be there. Yeah, okay. So this is probably what they've been waiting for. Not sure if it's going to matter at this point, but it is a very big item. This is when PAs would like to start fighting. The issue is you're down 16k.
And you can get ruptured, because they don't need to reserve the rupture for a Magnus with Ags. So Weeha can specifically target the PA and just ruin her fight.
Yep.
Let's see if there's going to be an attempt on the TA. They're just letting Miracle take the full tower. Nobody was even trying to go in here. It's easier said than done, right? But
yeah, it is.
You got to pick your fight, right? It's not getting easier. Now you just lost a tower and a shrine for nothing. So I think with every passing minute, it's 1 minute later than you should have tried. And there we go. They're going now.
And they might run into... Oh, it might be Kuroki, might be Mind Control. They're going to de-ward a little bit. Yeah, this is pretty much has to be the fight. TA getting initiated on. Nice boat onto 2, actually. Kuroki is going to take the brunt of the damage for now. RP onto just the TA. But the Echo Stomp to counter. Oh, dear. That is rough stuff. Into the Elder Titan ult as well, as Miracle is just cleaning everybody up. Celery gets his ult canceled pretty much immediately. And this looks to be a 3-0 for Team Nigma. As you remember, they got 2-1'd by Vikingg yesterday. So this is a complete turnaround.
They have improved so much overnight. They know exactly what they needed to do and to change. And that's, that's a class difference thing. They looked at the replays, they looked at their mistakes, and they figured it out. It seems, at least, maybe Vikingg are also playing a little less sharp today than they did yesterday. And they've been figured out a little bit in draft. But regardless, Nigma's just on a completely different level today. And I think the key thing about the fight we just watched, I don't even know if you had it on camera, but very early on when the fight broke out and Kunkka ran into X, the TA, Weeha was immediately on top of PA and ruptured her. So she was just stuck, she's just standing there at the wards and just looking at her teammates die, and she can't do anything. She can't connect to the fight.
But Kuroki has a Chrysalis, by the way. I don't think I've ever seen this on a position 5 Vengeful Spirit before. Pretty cool, knowing that they're super, super far ahead. Echo Stomp onto 2. Torn onto 3 heroes. Shad comes in with a BKB, but they just have no damage to follow this up with. And TA and company should be able to clean this up quite nicely. Toby getting help with that boat. But that is 2 dead in the blink of an eye, and the GGs come out. Congratulations to Team Nigma as they will qualify for the minor in Bukovel, Ukraine.